dialogue. We do it all the time, right? I mean, I'm doing it right now with you guys as though it's a kind of one-sided conversation. But I mean, it's natural for us to do. So it should be easy for us to write, right? Well, apparently it isn't. So here are 7 common problems in dialogue that you need to avoid in your stories, with conversations to illustrate them. Number 1, too many unique dialogue tags. What's a dialogue tag, you might ask? Well, they're little phrases that we use to let the reader know who's talking, such as Lucy said, or Peter asked. The problem is that sometimes as writers we can get bored of using the standard he said, she said paradigm. So we spruce them up by using creative words like he whispered, or she muttered, he chattered, she whimpered. All these are fine when used sparingly, but when they begin to dominate the conversation, well, they can be kind of distracting.
Did you hear what happened to Jerry?
No, what happened?
He got a speeding ticket and didn't pay for it!
He did that? Why would he do that?
Why are we exaggerating our voices?
Number 2, no dialogue tags present. Sometimes when writing a dialogue between 2 people, you'll just start to drop the dialogue tags and just list what they're saying. And this is fine when it isn't done often, and people still know who's talking, but when they're dropped for a long time, then it sounds like this.
Hey Sam. Hey Joe. How are you? Doing good, you? I'm Dandy. Do you know what I want to do? Know what? I want to go fishing today. Do you want to come too? Of course I do.
And well, we don't really know who's saying what or what everyone is doing, so don't do that. Number 3, characters talk the same way. I'm going to tell you guys just a simple rule of life. No 2 people talk the same way, ever. So if all of your characters are sounding the same, then you have a problem. People talk differently, so let your characters talk differently too. Number 4, characters info dump the conversations. This is probably one of the most common mistakes in writing dialogue. But that doesn't mean it's any less awkward when a conversation goes like this.
You know how Peter really wants to win that competition, and he's willing to do almost anything to get it? Well, I just learned that he's gonna cheat and find the answer key, and his mom won't like it.
Yeah, why did you tell me that? He just told us that.
Because the viewers need to know too!
Number 5, awkwardly forcing the conversation. This is what happens when the conversation is naturally going one way, but then the author decides to make it go down another way because plot.
Hey, I really hope you recover from that cold of yours.
Yeah, I'm just really glad that I don't have that mega virus that was just declared a threat by the national government.
Number 6, characters talk unrealistically. AKA, they don't talk at all like they're real people because the dialogue is so clunky.
It was such a good morning yesterday, but I only wish this morning was just as nice. Don't you think so?
I like every morning that doesn't happen that I have to go to work as well on that morning. I hate days that I have to go to mornings on work.
Number 7, characters talk too realistically. A contradiction in terms, you say? Not a problem, you say? Actually, no. Because while we want our characters to sound realistic, we don't want them to actually be realistic like this.
So, you know, how's your day been?
It's been good. How has yours been?
It's been good. You know, like really good. Yeah, it's been fantastic. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cut out conversation filler from your conversation. Yes, it's realistic, but no, we don't want to read that in your book. And there are the 7 problems that you should avoid when writing conversation. Avoid these conversations and you'll be set for much better dialogue in the future in your writing. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons below. And come back in 2 weeks for our next video. Until then, talk to you guys next time. Dear, no, not like that.
I buried the body.